Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is something very simple. And basically what I'm going to be discussing is 3 shoes that I would not hold right now. Basically not short-term investments, but if you are holding these, they are long-term. So you're going to have to think about them in 6 months plus, 12 months plus, that kind of thing, and think about how these shoes will perform if you are someone trying to hold shoes right now. Obviously holding shoes right now is a bit of a risk with inflation, gas prices, everything. Everybody knows that, though. I feel like that's kind of doing it, so we'll get into it again. I mean, everything's down below. If you want to check any of my Instagrams, they're on the screen, there you go. So you can just go check those out down below. And yeah, of course, subscribe and like for more content like this. I'll keep it simple, like cool. How about we go for something like, let's say 253 likes. Random, but there you go, 253. Let's see if we can do it, boys. I'd appreciate it. So that's everything, boys and girls, because I know it's not just guys here, but yeah. That's everything, and let's get started. Alright, so I just started the screen recording right here, and the first pair I want to discuss, I recently made a how-to cop video on this probably 2 days ago, but the Nike SB Dunk Low Polaroid. Now, the main reason I would not hold the shoe short term is because, of course, the sneakers release still has to happen, so prices are going to drop again, but not to mention, the fact is that with this shoe, and mostly any SB, almost any SB, it takes a long time for them to go up. SBs are more or less long-term shoes. They aren't shoes that are necessarily thought of as something that you hold short-term, and this definitely isn't one of those pairs that's going to be short-term. I know that for a fact. I mean, based off the amount of raffles and different places these are releasing at, the general hype in them too. There's a lot of people that like them, but there's a ton of people that do not like these. They just don't mess with the theme on them. They think having 3 different color stripes is just not it, and I totally understand that. I mean, I think that does throw it off a little bit, but again, that is the OG Polaroid theme. Maybe they could have changed it instead of maybe the black on the sneaker. Maybe they could have made that a white or something else. But it's still overall really well done model. I'm pretty happy with it, and I like to see what they've done here. I mean, honestly, it's clean in my opinion. It's clean in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like this shoe. I think it's pretty cool. I just like seeing Nike collaborate with companies outside of just streetwear. You know what I mean? Like Polaroid isn't a streetwear company; they're a camera company. So it's pretty cool to see Nike actually, do something with somebody outside of just the sneaker game. That's more or less where I'm trying to get at. But also just look at the chart on these. I mean, it's been straight down. There's no reason to hold something that's just going to be going straight down, and I'm sure over the next month or so after its release, we're not going to be seeing any major progress really going up. Just because, again, SBs, Dunk Lows, those are one of those models that are getting flooded out in the market. Like, we have a Dunk like every week, a couple Dunks probably. Honestly, like, there's just so many Dunks that drop, and this is just another one. It's another pair. Like, I couldn't tell you all the Dunks that have dropped in the last few months. I would definitely forget some, no doubt. Probably forget most. And yeah, that's just kind of how it is. And SBs, they're cool. This one's nice. SBs, again, long term, they're a pretty good bet. But just this one, I'm just going to pass up on it in terms of as a hold, short-term or long-term. I don't know, long-term maybe, but just, I don't know. I think there's so many better things to look at, or better shoes to even invest in if that's what you're looking at sneakers for, than this one right here. So another one aside from the Polaroid Dunk Low that I want to mention right here, again, a beautiful pair of SBs in my opinion, is the Jordan 185 Georgetown. Now, again, I want you all to hear me out in this video. Short-term. Okay, now we're back. Hopefully we're all cool now. This shoe is a long-term hold. It's obviously not a short-term hold. I don't feel like I need to explain that. But the shoe recently made some great short-term progress after its release. As you guys can see, after its release happened, it rose $50. So that's pretty significant, seeing a shoes rise $60 actually, and then, drop another 10. So the Georgetowns, after its release, that shows you that demand is there for these, and there wasn't as many pairs to suffice for it, which, again, isn't necessarily a bad thing if you're someone that, again, is looking into holding shoes. That's a good thing. If there's a shortage on your pair and you have a couple of them, that's a good thing. And 85s, again, I think long-term are going to be a great bet. I mean, just go look at how any 85s are doing on the market. They're doing some pretty good numbers. Someone got a pretty decent deal here, $387, $40, $50 under the current market value. That's not bad. But yeah, go look at these prices again. You can see they're all doing, I mean, look at that. Those are pretty high prices for a pair of Jordan 1s right out the gate right there. And I like seeing this. I like seeing something like this. But it just tells me, again, short-term, the shoe is going to be at a flat point for probably a pretty decent amount of time. So if you want to sell it now and take your profits, feel free. If you have a few pairs and you just want to keep holding them until they're all 500, 600, that's cool. That'll probably take a year or two, you know what I mean? If you really want to do that. But it's again, it's all something of choice. Sneaker investing is, again, getting less profitable by the day. And the reason that it is because, of course, you have more people holding shoes, more people getting into sneaker reselling. I mean, that's, again, if you need to know the answer to, this is the biggest question in the book. People are asking, hey, Tristan, why am I having trouble, finding people that want to pay resale on my stuff? Or, hey, Tristan, why aren't people buying my stuff? Here's your answer. Everybody's trying to become a reseller, and nobody wants to pay resale. there you go. Very simple answer. That's the basic of it. Basis of it. Resellers are going to kill resale. We know this. This is a known fact. The people that are going to kill resale are going to be the greedy people. And me saying this, I know it's ironic. I'm a reseller too. You may be as well. So don't forget, you know, we're all in this together. That's the basis of it. And there will be, backdooring will probably be the thing that ends up, you know, that'll probably end up being the thing that ends resale, just because, you know, a few people having the control of the game in their hands. That's not going to work out, you know. But really off topic. We went off topic for like 40 seconds there, so I might cut that out, might not. But yeah, really just a Jordan 185 Georgetown. I don't think so. You know, I mean, long term, yes. Short term, I don't think it's going to make another one of these things. It'll probably just slowly dip down and then maybe, you know, do a little slight rise. But I don't think we're going to be seeing anything too hectic. Probably not anything like this, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Could get a rise like this if it kind of reversed. Maybe. But I don't think for now, at least. I think it's going to take some time. So again, not short term, long term. That's how any of these shoes that I'm discussing in this video are going to be held long term, not short. So the final one, a very obvious one, but Dunk Low White Black. Do not hold this shoe. Don't do it. Just don't hold it. All right. They're going to keep restocking this one. They're going to keep dropping pairs in the Nike app and anywhere they really, you know, want to. They're going to keep dropping pairs of these. So just kind of understanding that these are going to continue to stock on Foot Locker, Nike app, maybe a sneakers drop, even a sneakers reserve. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw some Dunk Lows there. Of course, some raffles. I'm sure there's raffles for the Nike Dunk Low White Black. So they're trying to make these like an Air Force One, if you know what I mean. Like they're just dropping pairs and pairs and pairs. So they're really trying to flood the market out on these, kind of like they did with the Air Force One, Supreme Air Force One. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a regular, simple Dunk Low theme, and they know what they're doing. They want to see everybody in those Dunk Lows, man, you know, so that's what it is. And, you know, hopefully they'll keep dropping pairs so people can cop. I mean, resale's holding steady on these. That shows you the demand for this pair. Over 100,000 sales in this pair on StockX. That's crazy. Almost 110,000. That was like 108,000 like 2 days ago. But that's everything. And really, these three shoes, again, short term, I mean, no. Don't hold them short term. That's not what you should think of these as. Long term, year plus, yes, these are pretty decent ones, I think. But I don't know. SB Dunk, this is really clean model in my opinion. I like how this one looks, but just SBs are risky, man. That's the one thing I want to mention. So again, we'll head into the outro right now. If you want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, those are there. Feel free. And of course, subscribe and like for more content like this. I know I said that like goal was something random, like 253 likes or something. So let's see if we could do that. And yeah, basically what I'm gonna do the rest of my day. I got 2 classes to go to. I'm gonna get to those classes. Got some work to do, so we're gonna do that. Other thing got to do that I'm thinking of, edit this video too, so I gotta make sure I do that. But yeah, I'll edit this screen recording. Check me out down below. Leave any of your questions, anything you got there too. I'll be there to help you guys out. And yeah, we just got a lot more to do today. Today's a busy day for sure, but we're gonna get this done, get this edited, and I'm gonna go shower and then do that. All right, letting y'all know all the details of my life. I'll catch you on the next video though. I'm Tristan, and hopefully I will see you guys then. Leave any of your questions, comments, or concerns down below as well. All right, see you then. Peace.